All right, Katie, thanks for helping me out today with my project. I have just a few questions for you on U.S. geography. Does that sound good?
Okay.
All right. For our first question, can you draw a map of the outline of the United States with as much detail as you can?
Sure. Okay.
Thank you. I can take that.
Okay.
And then can you name as many United States as you can verbally?
I can. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming. All
Thank you.
50.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you organize the states when you were saying them just now?
Well, I have a mnemonic device that I use that I found in 5th grade. It's called the 50 Nifty United States, and I've pretty much had it memorized ever since.
Quality song. Good trick there. Great. For our next question, can you name the most northern state in the continental U.S.?
The most northern state. I would have to say Maine, probably.
Okay. And what about the most southern state?
Probably Florida.
The most eastern state?
Vermont.
Okay. And western state?
California.
Okay. And what were you picturing? What were you doing there in order to determine those?
I was picturing the map with the compass, the north, south, east, west, and kind of deciding based on that.
Okay. For our next question, I'm going to give you this stack of state names.
Okay.
And can you rank these states in order from largest to smallest in terms of the area of the state, the land area?
All right.
I can take the magazine too out of your way.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, and how did you determine how to order the states?
Again, I kind of pictured the map of the United States and thought about which states looked the biggest on the map and which were smaller.
Okay, can you scoot that down just a little bit so I can
Yep.
catch it in my frame there?
Yep.
Nope, other way, towards you
Okay.
actually.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Very good. And then I have the next stack of states here, and we're going to rank these in order of population.
Okay.
Okay, so greatest to smallest population. Feel free to talk through how you're deciding how to order those.
Sure. Well, I know California's population is pretty high. Same with New York, Florida, and Texas.
Okay, so any other things you were using to order those in terms of the last two when you were deciding?
I know Florida has more like attractions. It's southern. People like the beach and how it's a peninsula. Texas, I know, is big in size, but not as many like big cities and stuff like that. So maybe not as heavily populated.
Okay, interesting. Thanks. Awesome. Well, I will trade you those for
Okay.
this map of the United States. This time we have the states, the state lines included on there as well.
All
I'm just
right.
going to ask you to identify a few features.
Okay.
So feel free to mark it with your pen.
Okay.
Okay, and circle or mark if needed. The first one being the Rocky Mountains. So if you want to circle a general area where that is on your map.
Okay.
Okay. What about Washington, D.C.? Okay. Lake Erie. Okay. The Mississippi River. All right. The Grand Canyon. Okay. The Appalachian Mountains. Okay. Yellowstone National Park. Okay. The Rio Grande River.
I'm not sure about that one.
It's okay, we'll try this. Okay. And then the Atlantic Ocean. Awesome. Were there any strategies or what were you doing to determine where to place each of those features?
Some of them I visited, so I kind of knew the general area of some. Others just from school and kind of knowing the map and where certain features were. And others I took a complete guess.
Okay, all right. Which labels did you feel the most confident in and why?
Lake Erie, because I live in Michigan, kind of know that the best. Atlantic Ocean could be confused with the Pacific, but I kind of know the gist because it's an ocean, a little bit bigger. I've visited Yellowstone. I know it's somewhere in Montana. And I've seen the Mississippi River on a map, but the other ones were a bit more general.
Okay, excellent. Well, thank you so much for helping me out today.
Yeah, for sure.